over. I was like, what's going on? He's upset because but I put a 2 on the end. I was like, oh, that's similar to how Jack was inspired by these other poets. He goes, yeah. So I was inspired. I thought that was a great name, and I wanted to use it too. Like, I wasn't trying to be to make you upset. And the fact that and I talked with him about it after. I was like, everything you said was great. You were rational whenever you were talking about it. You didn't get upset or angry. I'm very impressed with the way you handled it. He's able to talk through things and reason, and I appreciate that. It just goes to show how wonderful, he was raised with such good morals, and he's just a great kid.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I mean, you can tell, it's such a different, because you can tell that, y'all have these conversations at home, versus some of the other students. And it's just a huge difference. So, I mean, everything starts at home, and y'all are wonderful. So we just appreciate everything you do.
Thank you. We try. It's hard, but we try. We try to be consistent and give him the structure that he needs. And when he needs help, we just try to make sure that he knows it's okay to ask for help. We all need help. So,
absolutely.
And feel comfortable doing that. And then when his confidence is up, and and everybody learns differently, and he knows that. So when he doesn't understand, just ask for help, and maybe it could be explained in the way that he can understand it. And I think he's getting used to that, and the confidence building is really good too.
That's awesome. I mean, and I know Ms. Sewell talks a lot about this too, but just him being an advocate for himself, and that's huge. So, I mean, he, like you said, building that confidence and being able to ask for help and not feel embarrassed about it, or whatever the case might be. And he asks good questions too. I mean, and that's what I try to do with most of my students. I try to say, when someone asks a question, I'm like, thank you so much for asking that. That's a really good question. And I'm like, I bet somebody else had the same exact question, but they were nervous to ask it. So
Right.
Not only are you helping yourself, you're helping somebody else.
Okay.
But really, just the only thing we put for concerns is completing classwork. That's just to get them caught up. So
Sure.
It's not really a concern when it comes to that. It's just getting him caught back up with that.
Okay.
Did you have any questions for us?
No, not particular this time. I just wanted to know where he was at, and me and Angela both were concerned just of the days he had to miss when he had COVID. But he knew that he would probably have a lot on his plate when he got back, and I just said, take one assignment at a time, Gavin, and you'll be okay. Your teachers will help you get back on track. And the fact that you guys said that he's working really hard makes me feel good.
Good. Well, good.
Yeah, and you're absolutely right. I mean, and unfortunately, he's not the only one in that situation, but then also, we're all having to make adjustments,
Right.
Lots of them, and, other kids are, whether it's an exposure or they're getting sick or whatever it might be, and so this year it's a lot of adjustments, and, we will do whatever it takes to make sure he's successful and help him, and I know you guys are doing the same at home.
We appreciate that. Thank you so much for all you guys do. We appreciate you.
Well, we appreciate you as well, and thank you. We hope you have a great year. And if there's anything, as we move on, the next time we meet will be more student-led, conference-based, and so we're excited for that. We're hopefully Parent Square has been working. If you have any questions or anything that you have for us after we send this to you, just feel free to reach out.
Thank you so much.